Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is today's look. So it's a teal shimmer. I use a Juvia's Place palette, and I really use all Juvia's Place for the eyeshadow. You'll see in the video, but I use this lip. It's from Huda Beauty, sorry. Got tongue-tied. Okay, it's called Bombshell. And then I just used a dark brown liner from LA Colors. And I also use Juvia's Place blush. I used the Volume 5 palette. And I used Lily Lashes in the style A La Mona. And if you want to see the look, just keep watching. Thank you. Bye. Okay, so we're going to get back into the look. I'm going to put on some lip balm. This is just the birthday cake one from EOS. Okay, and then we're gonna use kind of a brighter concealer today. I'm gonna go in with this Maybelline Fit Me concealer. Let me see what shade it's in. Oh, I think the label actually pulled off, but it says, let's see. Okay, so it's shade 30. It's called Honey. Okay, so we're gonna leave it like that for a second, let it dry down a bit. And then we're gonna blend it out. So first I like to blend out underneath the brow first, because I kind of do want that concealer on the nose to dry down some more. And I'm gonna add some more concealer on my lid because we are gonna do some bright eyeshadow today. Okay, and then we're gonna blend this out. And this is a drugstore concealer, so if you don't want to drop $30 on Shape Tape, then I really do like this one. I would recommend it. Okay, now we're gonna blend this a little bit into the front of the brow on top. You want to keep your hand as steady as possible because you want them to be nice and neat. Okay, so it should look something like that. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with the Shape Tape. I'm gonna go in with light medium sand. Now this is a very bright concealer, especially for my skin tone, but just bear with me because we're going for a really bright look today. Something really bright, something really dramatic. Okay, and then sort of on the outside, we're going in with Tan Deep Sand. Okay, so you should look something like this. We're gonna do a bit on the forehead. We really do want to brighten up the forehead because I know for me at least, I don't think I have the biggest forehead, but I do like to make it look a little bigger by highlighting it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you want to blend out the edges of the concealer a bit. But I actually need to let it dry down more. I haven't used Shape Tape in a while, so I forgot that I have to really let it dry down a lot more. So we're going to let that sit for a minute. While that is sitting, we're going to go ahead and get started on our eyeshadow. So I think I'm going to be using two different Juvia's Place palettes. So I have the Masquerade Mini. Let me see if I can open it. I'm going to be using this one. And this one. So this one is the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. So we're going to go in with a blender brush. Let me see. I'm going to use this one. First, before we start with eyeshadow, I'm going to set all over my lid with a translucent powder from Anastasia at Beverly Hills. So we're going to put that on there first. You want to get it all over your brush. And then we're going to just set our lid a little bit. And then we're going to do the other side. And it's important to set your lid when you prime it with concealer, because if not, then when you blend the shadow, it will look patchy. I'm really trying to get back into doing eyeshadow. Cause I feel like, I don't know, something about 2025, I don't feel like eyeshadow's in right now. But we need to bring eyeshadow back. So sometimes you gotta be the change you want to see. So yeah. Alright, so I'm trying to think. I kind of really want to do some orange. So I think I'm going to start in the crease of this yellow shade right here. Just really pack that onto the brush. And go into the crease. Okay, you can see I really packed it on. It's a beautiful yellow shade. We just want to make sure we have everything covered pretty much to the eyebrow. Not exactly to the eyebrow, but pretty much up to the eyebrow. You want all of that nice and yellow. right? And then we're gonna go in with our orange. This orange shade right here. And we're gonna go into the crease. You really want to work it in. Okay, so it should look something like that. My watch is like way too big, but let me see what time it is. Okay. And then we're gonna go in with, let's see. I'm kind of really tempted to go in with like a teal. Let's see what the shimmer looks like. Yeah, I think we will go in with the teal. Okay, so we're gonna go in either this teal or this teal. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this shade, and then I'm gonna put this shimmer in our inner corner. I need a different brush. Let me get my bag of brushes. Okay, so we're gonna use this brush. It's kind of like a fluffy angled brush. So we're gonna take that, and we're gonna pack the product on. And we're gonna put the teal right here. We're not too worried about blending it right now. We just want to pack it on there. Okay, so once you got it packed on there, now we can go back in and blend out the edges. You want to go back in and get a little bit more of that orange shade. And you want to blend it downwards. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and try to blend our concealer. And you notice it's blending a lot better now. It's like with Shape Tape, the formula of it, you really do have to let it dry down if you don't want it to be patchy when you blend it. Okay, go a little bit above the tail of the brow with the concealer. Okay, now we're going to do the forehead. For the forehead, I kind of like to keep the concealer concentrated because if you'll notice, especially if you're somebody who's like a darker shade, your forehead is very tan by your hairline. So you don't want to make the hairline is this bright because then it's just not going to look right. Okay, and then let me see if I can find my bronzer. I like to use the Hoola Benefit bronzer, but I don't see it right now. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I use this one, the Hoola Toasted And let me see if I have, oh, here's my brush. Okay, so we're gonna take that and just put the bronzer over the concealer, like that line up there. Okay, and now we're gonna contour our nose. Okay, so now that it looks like that, then we're gonna go around the tip of the nose. And then I don't usually do this, but we're gonna try it. So I'm gonna put a little one right here. Okay, we're gonna leave it like that. All right, now we're gonna go back into the eyeshadow. So for the eyeshadow, I am gonna put a shimmery shade in the inner corner. So I'm gonna use this shade. I might also put like a gold shade, like in the very, very inner corner, but we'll see. Please just excuse the face I make when I put on my eyeshadow. It's like I'm just super focused. That's really all that it is. With this look today, I am gonna put on some black eyeliner because I just love black eyeliner. Like, I feel like it turns up any makeup look. Like, if you want your eyes to pop, black eyeliner. Alright, so I'm gonna use this small brush right here. What I like to do is wet it first. Oh, I just ruined it. Okay, let me use a different brush. Okay, I'm gonna use this brush. Like, literally, no joke, I really just pulled all the bristles out. Do you see that? Gotta do better. Okay, but we're gonna use this one. I'm gonna spray it with my setting spray. I'm using the Face Glue by NYX. And we don't want to put a whole lot, just enough to make it wet. Because we don't want a whole bunch of black eyeshadow falling all over our face. Okay, then you're going to dip that into the black eyeshadow. We're using that same one I used for my eyebrows. And we're going to go into the waterline. Okay, and it's going to look like that. So I'm going to try to do the other side without using the mirror, but really my vision is not the best, so bear with me. Looks like I got a little bit of fallout, so I'm going to try to pick that up. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to reblend my concealer. Since I had to press it. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna attempt to do some liquid eyeliner today. I haven't done it in a while. Cause you know, I haven't really been wearing eyeshadow. So it's like you don't really need liquid eyeliner without eyeshadow. But I digress. We're gonna put on a liquid eyeliner. I'm using the Sephora one. I'm gonna use my mirror so I can get it accurate. I really like mine to be very small in the front and get bigger towards the back. Okay, we're gonna do the other side. I just need to darken this left side. Okay, there we go. Okay, so next I'm gonna put on, I'm debating on if I want to put on foundation. I don't think I am. So I'm gonna put on some blush. So I have two choices really, because I want to wear a lot of Juvia's Place today. So I'm either gonna use volume 5 or volume 4. So if you look at them, they're very different. I think I'm leaning towards, let's see which one this is, volume 5. Oh, my blush brush must already be out, so let me see. I think I am going to put some gold in my inner corner, so actually let's do that before we put on the blush. So I'm using this Brentwood highlighter from Ofra. And I'm going to highlight my nose as well. So I'm going to take some of that on this little brush and put it right in the corner. It's like a champagne gold. Okay, put some on the tip of the nose. Put it down the bridge of the nose. Oh, that is adorable. Okay, let's blend it out a little bit. Like that. And we're going, you always want to take your finger and kind of go over it. It makes it look even brighter, like. That is so cute. Okay, so I'm actually going to set underneath my eyes. It doesn't really need it, but I'm going to use the pink powder. And you might be thinking like, what? It doesn't really need it. But I have very dry skin. So like once I blend out the concealer, it's really not going to go anywhere. But I just like the finish of powder, honestly. So I'm using this Ultra Pink from One Size. I'll show you how it looks. That's the color. I'm going to use one of my powder puffs to apply it, like one of these. So I'm going for a really pink under eye today. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I actually haven't used this powder before. I've had it for a while, but I just haven't used it. Oh, this pink is very brightening. That's so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to actually leave it like this until I apply my blush. So I'm going to start with the light shade and kind of put it everywhere. Like, just really bring it up. Bring it up into the temples. Like, we really want to go in with the blush. Okay, and then we're going to go in with the darker one. But with the darker one, you really just want to focus it on this part of the cheek. Okay, and then we're going to go back in with the lighter one. But first I'm going to wipe it off with the tissue a little bit. Just like that. Okay, so we're going to go back with the lighter shade. This is the Volume 5 blush palette from Juvia's Place. I'm going to go back in with even more pink powder underneath the eye. Because I really like how it looks. Okay, and we're going to let that bake. While that's baking, we're going to do our mascara and put on some falsies. So I'm going to put on some different falsies than usual today. Usually I put on like Amazon lashes, but I actually have a pair of some belly lashes today, so I'm going to put those on. My mascara face is horrendous. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay, we're gonna do the bottom lashes. I just love bottom lashes. Like, they make the look. I just did this bun today. I'm gonna have to take it out. It's really hurting so bad in the middle. Like, I'm gonna take it down, loosen it up, you know, figure it out. Because right now it's like aching. Okay, so I kind of want to let the mascara dry a bit, but I'm going to show you guys the lashes. So I have these ones. I don't know what style they are. Let me see. Style is Ala Moana. I think that's how you say it. Either Ala Moana or Ala Mona. So I'm going to open these. Well, if I can open them, they have like a seal on them. I'm like trying to force it open. I don't know. I need something sharp, really. Okay. I really like how these look. They look like they're gonna help the eyeshadow to pop. Okay, once again, I'm using lace glue for my eyelashes. I'm using the Erica J Hold Me Down glue. Yeah, I might have to take this bun out immediately. Like, my head is throbbing. But it's the fact that I don't even have a brush in here to like try to fix what's going on. It's like a cute little clip-on bun, but yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and brush away this powder. We're gonna put on the lashes. It's like I'm brushing away the powder, but not fully, because I kind of do want it to stay pink. So I'm going to take this tiny mirror. Oh, it'll open. Okay, here we go. And then use it to put these lashes on. Okay, both lashes are on. I really need to take off this excess glue right here. Okay, we're gonna add some more bronzer. Just to tie everything in together. Okay, now I'm gonna set my face. I want to try to use this setting spray, but it's really hit or miss. It has like glitter in it. It's the One Size Until Dawn Glitter Waterproof Setting Spray. I'm gonna try it. Let's see. See, this is what I mean by hit or miss. I actually returned one of them because it was so messed up. But this one was working, but sometimes it just squirts instead of spraying. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's really not coming out right. And it's like, it's so pretty when it comes out, right? I almost wish I could like just pour it out into another thing. But because of the way it's designed, you can't get it out. And it says to shake well, and I shake it well, but it still doesn't really work. But you can see some of the sparkle on my face. I'm gonna have to like blend this out a little bit. I wish I had like a loose glitter that I could just put on my face. Maybe I can find one. Maybe I can use this one. It's called Pink Lemonade. Actually, I think I'm gonna put on my Fenty What a Brat Kilowatt highlighter first. just to add some sparkle. Yeah, the way this sprayed is diabolical. It like left streaks on my face, if you can tell. Like nothing overly crazy, but you can definitely tell. So I'm taking that pink lemonade glitter onto this brush. I mixed it with the One Size setting spray. And I'm just pressing it in just to make my whole face be sparkly. I'm gonna probably take a little bit more. Especially like right on the cheeks. You see that? That's so pretty. Trying to add some more. Okay, now that we have that super sparkly, I'm gonna take this setting spray, the glue setting spray from NYX. And just lock in all that sparkle. Okay, we're gonna close this. I wish I knew where my Urban Decay's setting spray was. Because that one will really like lock everything in. I'm gonna have to look for it. But this is the finished look. I'll take some pictures so I can get a better like idea of it. Cause I feel like it's showing up on the video, but it's not doing it justice. So alright, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and take some pictures and insert them into the video.